We're here at the Metrodome, a structure that's been a landmark in this city since 1982. Over the years, it's seen its fair share of upgrades, but its days are numbered. At the 30, hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 33.
We gotta be big time now.
He fights forward to about the 36 before he's gang tackled. 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 36. They're going to pitch it. Brought down behind the line.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Short pass. Almost hit. 4th down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought 1st down really set the tone for that entire series.
He makes it out to the 40-yard line. The offense will start at the 40. 1st down, 10 to go. Gives it off. The stop was made by Ogunleye. Peterson gets about 4 yards on the play. Peterson on the delay. He gets out to about the 45-yard line before he's hit and dropped. He throws left. Pass is complete. Bullocks was there on the tackle.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Manning was there to bring him down.
Yeah, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Gets the pass away. Graham makes the tackle.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass. Open it up down the field.
Oh, boy.
Gets the pass out. They make the tackle, but not before he gives the Vikings a 1st and goal. Now we'll see who can get the bigger push. They hand it off. The Vikings get the 1st touchdown of the game.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Minnesota is up 7. Taken at the 5. At the 30. He's still going. That return will set the offense up nicely.
It's just so easy to overlook the importance of good special teams. I can't tell you the difference between having to start drives around your own 20-yard line or inside that versus being out in the middle of the field. The confidence it gives your offense, the confidence it gives your play callers makes all the difference in the world.
Peterson on the run. The stop was made by Gilbert. Peterson picks up About 4 yards on the play.
Let's go, baby. You gotta feel it, baby.
They go with the run. Breaks another tackle. Tackle was made by Manning. Just about 3 yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
It'll go out at the 28. The Bears want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Forte on the run. The stop was made by Allen. Forte gains around 8 yards on the run. Throws it short.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Going deep with this one. Greg Olsen was the intended receiver on the play.
Fourth down.
Minnesota looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this point. He takes it to the 48. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Pitch out. Stays on his feet. He fights forward to around midfield before several defenders bring him down. He throws right. Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
I don't care who you're talking about. That was a tough catch for anybody in this league.
Passes it. Bullocks gets the pick.
Well, so much for the theory that defensive backs can't catch. That was really a nice catch on that one.
The halfback with the carry. Allen was there on the tackle. That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Passes to his left. Chad Greenway makes the tackle.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
They'll go with the run once again. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement.
What'd you say? They're sticking it out. Trying to go to work. Hey, it's enough.
It was enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
He throws left.
The Bears are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Johnson. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it, and that will bring up second down. The pass is away.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Goes for the home run. He comes down with it. Touchdown. The Chicago Bears take it 65 yards on 8 plays.
Jay Cutler got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
From his own goal line. He makes it back to the 25. The Vikings turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Dumps it out left. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Peterson gains 7 yards on that play. Graham is there to bring him down. Adrian Peterson passes the 2,500-yard mark with that carry. He's playing on a level that none of us have ever seen. Briggs tackles him for a loss at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him for a loss.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Rolling right. He's there for the catch. Tackle is made by Graham.
The Vikings are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
He'll get it again. He gets to about the 24-yard line. Lance Briggs was there to bring him down. He rolls right. Briggs has it. Lance Briggs picks off his first pass of the season. Toss. Won't be stopped.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football League, because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school and college, yeah, maybe you get it out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
Williams makes the tackle. Forte gets 6 yards on the carry. Throws it. The stop was made by Henderson.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 33. Kevin Williams was there on the tackle. They'll give it off here. The tackle was made by Kevin Williams. That's a gain of 5, and that makes it 3rd down. Short throw to the left. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement.
Hey, now let's get after him.
The ref signals that they're just a little short. The Bears are lining up to punt this one away. Minnesota looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punt. He fields the punt at the 20. Gets to about the 34. The Vikings come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Gets the ball away. The stop was made by Graham.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Still working.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
There for the reception. Bullocks was there to bring him down.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
They hand it off. That's a 2-yard gain.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Short pass to his left.
The tight end did a good job here selling the block and then going out into his route and making the catch for a decent gain on the play.
Throws it. Still perfect on the drive.
The Vikings are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Passes to the end zone. Defender tips it away. Sidney Rice was the intended receiver.
Second down.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Peterson picks up 5 yards with the carry. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Makes the short throw. Jim Kleinsaucer doesn't make it. Or did he? They say, yes, it is a touchdown. Sage Rosenfels continues to add stats to one of his best years passing as he chalks up another TD pass, bringing his total to an unbelievable 40. Minnesota is up a score. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 30. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Gives it off. Jared Allen was there on the tackle. Forte picks up about 4 yards on the play. He lost yardage on the play.
But Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage. Passes
it out. He goes up high for the catch. Johnson makes the tackle.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Here's the throw. Leaping catch. Desmond Clark has 6. Wait, the officials will huddle. They're saying no score on the play. To the end zone.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Straight ahead with a fullback. Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. This will not be a touchdown. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. Ball on the 1. Passes. End zone. Davis brings it in. Or maybe he didn't. We'll see what the call is. He did not score. And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He's tackled at the 25.
The Vikings took full advantage of their last offensive opportunity with that touchdown. Now we'll see if they can extend that lead with this drive.
On the ground, left side. Brian Urlacher is there on the tackle. Peterson gets 6 yards on the play. They hand it off again. The tackle was made by Brown. Adrian Peterson picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Throws it out. Comes down with it. He catches it and is tackled immediately. Jim Kleinsasser is able to make his 4th reception. He throws right. Urlacher picks it off. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown Bears.
It's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
Chicago is up by 3. Brought down at the 28-yard line. The Vikings suffered an interception on their last possession. Peterson gets the ball left side. McKillop was there to bring him down.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Tackle was made by Graham. Graham with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. He throws short. The stop was made by Hillenmeyer.
The Bears did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
Hester fields it at the 22. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. The Bears will begin this drive at the 42. Gets the pass away. Clark was his intended target. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball on their own 42. Brings it in. Chad Greenway was there on the tackle. McKee picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll make it 3rd down. Passes. Griffin interception. They can't bring him down. We'll hear from the referee for the first time in the game. To the 10. Looks like the penalty is going to cost them. This one should be coming back.
Personal foul. Flipping on the offense. First down.
Peterson, the ball carrier. He fights forward to about the 43 before he's wrestled to the ground.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Rosenfels hands off. Still going. Peterson gets 7 yards on the play. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Adrian Peterson picked up the first down after the gain of 4. The halfback with the carry. Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run. From the 30-yard line. Sheds one tackler. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
One of the tough things about trying to get a quarterback block is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And it's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
Hit and dropped at the 25. The defense is coming off that big play just a moment ago, so the momentum is on their side. Passes the ball. It's incomplete. Antoine Winfield had the coverage on the play.
Section 25, row 22, C1. You have won a year supply of baseball World Cup.
Here's the pass, and he caught it. Williams makes the tackle.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
He throws left. Makes the grab. No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. They're not going to give it to him.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
Gets the pass off. Bennett makes his 3rd catch of the game. On the ground with a tailback. He's hammered in the backfield.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Gets the pass away. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They go with the run. Breaks a tackle. He didn't get back to the line.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Is this a first down? Here's the measurement. And he did get the first down. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. They'll keep it on the ground again. He can't bring him down. Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. They're saying no score on the play. This is the 10th play of the drive. Goes for the end zone. Lieber gets his hand on it. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
The Bears are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. From his own goal line. They get him at the 27. The Vikings were able to get 3 points on their last possession. They give it to the tailback. He gets out to about the 28-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Gets the pass out. There for the catch. Brucey Harvin is able to make his 4th reception. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48. Inside give. Lance Briggs is there on the tackle. Peterson gets about 4 yards on the play. Passes it. Briggs makes the tackle. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Peterson gets 8 yards on the play. Flips it out short. Pass falls incomplete.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
They go with the run. The stop was made by Mark Anderson. Adrian Peterson picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Give to the tailback. Alex Brown is there on the tackle. A 5-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. Taylor takes it up the middle. Taylor carries it for the first time today. And this is the 10th play of the drive.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the first down and move the chains.
Short throw is there for the catch. Wade picks up 7 yards with that catch. Passes to the end zone. Yanko brings it in. Touchdown.
It just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy in the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
Minnesota is up by 4. Still on his feet.
The Bears' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
He gets popped as he throws.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
They hand it off. He makes his way to about the 42. Williams was there to bring him down. Gives it off. Matt Forte gives them a fresh set of downs on the 3-yard run. Forte gets the call. Tackle was made by Henderson. Forte picks up a yard on the play. Here's the give. He fires forward to about the 49. Edwards was there on the tackle. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 49-yard line. Throws short. The stop was made by Griffin. Olsen makes his 3rd grab. Maynard can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. And they'll down it at the 3.
The Vikings have to be happy with how their offense performed that last time around. That was some drive, and now maybe they come out a little more loose in this drive.
Passes to his left. Tahi makes his 3rd catch of the game. 2nd down and very short coming up. The pass is away. Makes the catch, and he is dropped.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the 1st down.
Hands it off.
Adrian Peterson really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage. There's been plenty of shoddy tackling out here so far in this one, and that one really kills me because, you know, this is a game that since Pop Warner, you've been taught how to tackle. And how is it that a guy can make it to the professional level and not know how to tackle?
Hillman makes the tackle. Sage Rosenfels converts the 3rd 1st down on the drive, which started near their own 5. Rosenfels hasn't missed yet. It's picked off. He's hit hard on the play. Make that the 4th interception on the day for this defense.
Well, you have a football, a little wrapping paper, a nice bow on top, perhaps a little glitter. A lot of gift-wrapped presents for this defense today.
He goes deep this time, and he can't hang on. Knox was the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball on their own 24. He lays it out there. It's caught. Williams was there on the tackle. I don't recall ever witnessing a performance like he's given this year. Certainly not from you, Chris. That was his 2,000th receiving yard of the season.
Tom, I don't know what you're talking about. I had several 2,000-yard seasons. Of course, you had to add up all the practice catches and game catches, but I do that. I did that. I got my own stuff.
I think they caught the defense offsides. Here's the call. The Vikings win the scramble. They take over.
Repeat, first down.
Short throw to the left.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He's under a heavy rush. They make the stop, but the Bears will have a 1st and goal. It's the tailback.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Gold adds the extra point to make it a 3-point game. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Harvin fields it at the 1. At the 30. Brought down at the 33-yard line. They'll take over at the 33. Throws it short. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Rosenfels throws his 3rd TD pass of the contest. Ryan Longwell makes it a 4-point game. Here's your sprint drive summary. They get him at the 32-yard line.
The Bears got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that. And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Gives it off. Chicago calls a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. On the ground with a tailback. The Vikings will take their first timeout of the half. The Bears are lining up to punt it away. Harvin fields it at the 26.
The Vikings will take over on offense now, looking to control the clock a little bit and keep the other offense on the sidelines. Now that they have a lead, they'll look to try and maintain and control it.
They hand it off. Hit and drop behind the line.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Check out the scores from around the league. Here's a look at the first half stats. A pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Adrian Peterson has rushed for over 75 yards. Minnesota leads it by 4. Here are the highlights from your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Harvin from the 6. He's tackled at the 33. The Vikings will set up shop at the 33-yard line. It's the tailback. He's knocked out at the 41.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance, because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
To the 10. He's in. Touchdown. The Vikings use just 2 plays to go 65 yards.
When he gets into the open field, there aren't too many players who are going to catch him. He's got that all-important burst.
Ryan Longwell adds the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll down it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 20. Forte gets the call. The stop was made by Jared Allen. Allen has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Again with the carry. Across midfield. They finally force him to the ground at the 40.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
Feeds it to the back.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, usually you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Throws just as the pressure gets there. Touchdown, Bears.
The rookie tearing it up today, over 100 yards receiving now. Pretty good route runner, but I really like the way that he fights for that extra yardage.
Tries for the end zone. That seemed like the right call to go for 2.
Yeah, I like the call. I wasn't too crazy about the play call itself. Typically, in that situation, you have a specific play against a specific team that you have great confidence in, and that one just didn't look very special.
Dropped at the 43-yard line. The Vikings bring their hot offense back out. They've taken it downfield for touchdowns on their last 2 series. Hands it off. Alex Brown is there on the tackle.
Adrian Peterson can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
Peterson gets 3 yards on the play. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Rolls right. Passes on the move. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown Vikings. Peterson catches touchdown pass number 2 of the game. It looks like they'll go for 2. And they won't get the 2. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film, but that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there. The Bears looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
Johnson was there to bring him down. 2-yard pickup.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
They'll give it off here. Tackle was made by Edwards. He's running out of time. He's dropped. So no luck for the offense on that drive, and they'll go 3 and out.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Harvin fields it at the 40. He makes it out to the 49-yard line.
The Vikings have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Peterson gets the ball. Peterson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5. Hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Lance Briggs is there on the tackle. Throws it. No one can come up with it. Percy Harvin was the intended receiver. Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. He passes short. The stop was made by Briggs.
The Vikings are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
Dumps it out left, and it's completed. Sage Rosenfels has passed for 400 yards in the game. Short pass to his left. He's there again for the touchdown reception. That's his 2nd of the game.
And it's so difficult. You try and take away the wide receivers. You try and take away the big threats outside, and the tight end just kills you.
Ryan Longwell is good on the point after. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He breaks the tackle.
The Bears are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Gets the ball away. He leaps. It's caught.
The Bears have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Throws it. He makes another catch.
The Bears' passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Passes it out. Interception.
Great effort to get the ball for that turnover. I tell you what, I've been on the bottom of a few piles like that, and it's not very often a skinny little receiver can beat a linebacker like that for the football.
Here's the give. Stays on his feet. Tackle was made by Charles Tillman. Just about 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. Passes to his left. Makes the catch. Sidney Rice makes his first catch of the game after going the entire first half without one. Gives it off. He doesn't get back to the line.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive. The pursuit to the ball, they were all coming there.
They give it to the tailback. The stop was made by Adewale Ogundele.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Here's the throw. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Hester fields it at the 26. Minnesota is able to fall on it, and he has plenty of room. Touchdown, Vikings. Ryan Longwell tacks on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. At the 30. Still moving. Dropped at the 39-yard line. Tough ending to their last drive that ended in a fumble return for a touchdown. At least now they'll start with good field position.
Yeah, I think they have something to prove too, but you know that fumble, that doesn't just disappear. It kind of hangs around in the back of your mind for the rest of the game.
Throws it out. Pass is complete. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Cutler gets to 400 yards passing for the game. He's making all the right reads, and the defense doesn't have the answer. Gold adds the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. At the 30, they get him at the 34-yard line. The Vikings will start this drive at the 34. Toss.
Your running back has just rushed for over 200 yards. You're winning the game. There's absolutely no reason to change the game plan now. If he's still breathing, keep giving him the ball.
They give it to the tailback. He's still going. He gets to about the 34-yard line. Hillenmeyer makes the tackle. He throws left. He's there for the catch. Adrian Peterson makes his third catch of the game. They'll go with the run once again. He's still going. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
The Vikings have shown dominance in the ground game, and they're not letting up one bit. They'll probably look to keep pounding it so they can tire out this defense in the fourth quarter.
Inside give. Taylor gets about 4 yards on the play. Short throw to the left. The stop was made by Vasher.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Screen pass to his wideout. They tackle him for a loss. Berrien with his fourth catch of the game. It's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. So after that kick, the score is now the Vikings 61, the Bears 40. From his own goal line. At the 30. They get him at the 38. The Bears were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. Not much time to throw. Cutler can't hang on to the ball. There's a battle for it. Edwards scoops it. The Vikings win the scramble. They take over.
He used that big old body of his to shield everybody else off the football, and he won that battle.
Rosenfels hands it off straight ahead. Manning makes the tackle. They pick up 2 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Here's the give. Runs over tackling. Peterson gets 6 yards on the carry. Gets the pass away. Drops the easy pick. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It's no good. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. Feeds it to the back. Johnson is there on the tackle.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
Passing. Henderson makes the tackle.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Passes the ball. Williams is there on the tackle. Knox with his 6th reception. It's 1st and 10. Tosses it out. The tackle was made by Greenway. Greenway has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Batted away.
The pass results in a
No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Dumps it out well. There for the reception. To the 10. Touchdown, and they're not ready to quit just yet. Greg Olsen has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him above 100 yards. Gold tacks on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Dropped at the 29-yard line. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive.
Let's go, fellas.
Short pass to his left. Tipped pass and picked off. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
Moves to his right.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Here's the pass. Comes down with it. Olsen makes his 7th grab of the game. They give it to the tailback. Chad Greenway was there to bring him down. Forte gets about 4 yards on the play. He needs to get rid of it. Brings it in. Tackle was made by Antoine Winfield.
Very clean game played so far. No penalties, and we're now in the second half.
The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on 3rd down. Throws it short. He does a good job to hang on to the ball.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Jones loses the ball. Johnson recovers the loose ball.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
His teammates all say he was down before losing the ball. What do you think?
I think teammates lie for you sometimes, and sometimes that's a good thing because this one was close. Let's take a good long look at this one.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
What a saving play. They'll reverse the call on this fumble.
You know, it's just not easy to see when the runner is down, and that time the officials took their time, able to take a second look, and they got it right.
Feeds it to the back. Not sure if he got in.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there,
It is going to be 6 points.
Now we're down to just a one-possession game, and things will get interesting from here.
Gold is good on the point after. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. He's tackled at the 35. The Vikings will begin this drive at the 35. Peterson off the right side. The stop was made by Graham. Graham is certainly dishing out the tackles. That'll be his 8th. Here's the halfback. Tackle was made by Gilbert.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
passes to his left. And he caught it. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. The signal is a first down.
And a lot of times, defenses will simply give you a pass like that, trying to defend against the deeper ball. They're going to allow you those short ones.
They're going to pitch it. Sheds one tackler. Peterson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. There for the catch. Still pushing. Breaks a tackle, and now he has room to run. To the 20. The stop was made by Graham. Peterson now with 4 catches in the game. So we'll head to the 4th with our score, the Vikings 61, the Bears 54. The Vikings, already up by a touchdown, are in great position to extend their advantage as we get set for the start of the 4th quarter. He'll try the end zone. Sidney Rice was his intended target. 6 more yards for the score. End zone, and it's picked. Why would you make that pass when you've got the lead?
Don't ask me. He threw it. I have no idea which side of his brain was working on that one.
He was hit. It's there for the catch. What do you think, Chris? Should the defense change up how they're playing him?
Yeah, I think they need to start cheating. Nothing else is working on this guy. You got to go hold him, trip him, do something because he's tearing this defense up.
You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
Pitch left. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Forte comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Gets the pass off, and it's completed. Johnson is there to bring him down. Hester with his 4th catch of the game. And he's hit as he throws.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Jones gets the ball. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Williams makes the tackle. Short pass. The stop was made by Henderson. Greg Olsen making his 8th grab. Makes the catch. McGee makes his 3rd catch of the game. Cutler hands it off straight ahead. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the ball. Hit on the pass. Touchdown Bears. Jay Cutler has thrown 5 touchdowns today. Extra point is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Harvin has it at the 5. at the 30. Brought down at the 33-yard line. The Vikings will set up shop at the 33. Here's the halfback. Alex Brown is there on the tackle. Brown is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Gets the pass away. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down.
Gets the pass out. The stop was made by Hillenmeyer.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings.
Wow, when you think about all the great athletes that are on the field in an NFL game, it is just amazing to watch one guy weave his way down the field for a touchdown like that.
Minnesota up 7 points. They get him at the 29-yard line. The Bears will start this drive at the 29-yard line. Pitch out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. You'd expect more from him and the offensive line, as they've not mustered up many yards on the ground. He rolls right.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Access to the priority parking lot. Advanced ticket sales and much more. Ask for more details today.
Hit as he let go of the ball. And that will be a 3-and-out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3-and-out. That's just embarrassing.
It'll go out at midfield. The offense will start at the 50. Rosenfels hands it off. Bullocks makes the tackle. 5 yards, and that will bring up second down. Passes it. They picked it off. That interception will give them new life.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't just sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
The pass is away. Drops the sure pick. Johnson was defending on the play. Throws it. Pass is complete. Cutler is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. Gets the ball away. The stop was made by Johnson. Greg Olsen has snared 10 passes. They hand it off. The offensive line just hasn't opened up many holes for him. He's really having a tough time out there. Rolling right.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Club level ticket. They utilize the escalators.
Short throw to the left. He's there for the catch. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? Yes, he did make the catch.
Boy, I wasn't too sure about that one, but the officials got together and came to the conclusion that, yes, that was a good catch.
Allen was there on the tackle. Maybe a yard on that completion. They go with the toss. Tackle was made by Edwards. Taylor gains around 6 yards on the run. They'll give it off here. Is this a first down? Here's the measurement.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
The referee signals to the sideline. They're that close. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Throws it. There for the reception. The stop was made by Bullock. Sage Rosenfels has been unstoppable. That last connection gives him 500 yards. He rolls out to the right. Just gets it away. They line up at the 47. It's the tailback. The tackle was made by Mark Anderson.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Taylor again.
Let's do this thing.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. And that was an excellent chess move by their special team.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it checkmate just yet, though. You know, they'll probably have a couple more chances to get down the field and try and get back in the game, but man, it sure would have been a lot easier if they hadn't been buried inside their own 20-yard line.
He throws right. Comes down with it. Winfield was there on the tackle.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
Short throw to the right. No completion. Second down now following the incomplete pass. With the give. Dropped behind the line. Yet another run that goes nowhere, and that's been the theme for him today. Passes it out. This is close. They'll bring out the chains.
Let's do this. Let's go get off. Let's go.
And he did get the first down. They line up at the 45. Here's a draw. The stop was made by Pat Williams. 2nd and 8. Chad Greenway was there on the tackle. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Makes the short throw. Brings it in. Runs right through the tackle. The stop was made by Johnson.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
And he caught it. E.J. Henderson makes the tackle. Joaquin Iglesias with his 3rd reception. They go with a run. Liebert is there on the tackle. Jones gets 3 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Tackle was made by Liebert.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it home.
Moves up. He's going to take off. Sapp was there to bring him down.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. The measurement shows us they're just inches away. 8 yards for the score here. He throws short. Tackle was made by Winfield.
The Bears have the defense on their heels right now. This is a very good-looking series.
Dumps it out left. Jay Cutler continues to find the best option.
Oh,
That's his
yeah!
6th scoring toss of the game. And the point after is good. Here's your sprint drive summary. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score, the Bears 68, the Vikings 68. From the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 31. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Pitch left. Charles Tillman is there on the tackle. Taylor comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Taylor gains about a yard on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Taylor gets the carry right side. Harris brings him down at the 42. Chester Taylor picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first.
Defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Taylor gets the ball. Still going. He tries to spin and he is dropped. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
Pretty methodical approach right now for this offense. Not only are they picking up first downs and grinding out yards, but they're eating up a lot of time on the clock.
Breaking free. To the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Don't let this guy in the open field. Once he breaks free of the line of scrimmage, he's a threat to take it all the way every time. What a play that was.
Minnesota is up a touchdown. Less than 3 minutes in the game. hit and dropped at the 35. The Bears will begin this drive at the 35. Dumps it out right.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards it. Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Handoff up the middle. He fights forward to about the 46. And Williams makes the tackle. Here's the throw. There for the catch.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Throws it out. Interception.
4 interceptions by any quarterback is bad, but when the guy's been throwing them around as long as he has, that's awful. The defense really has him flustered.
Rosenfels will hand it off. The Bears call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. They'll give it off here. Edwards is there on the tackle. Taylor comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Throws it short. Is there for the catch. The defense calls a timeout. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he'll just kneel it here. Second down, about 12 yards to go. They'll give it off here. Taylor gets about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 44-yard line. They take a knee. The Vikings are lining up to punt this one away. That's going to do it from the Metrodome. Game stats and highlights are next.